Social Druids, we have got a big game here. We've got EG versus Wings Gaming. This is in the upper bracket semi-final. Whoever wins this game goes straight through to the grand final. The stakes basically could not be higher. This is the biggest game of the tournament so far. And with two of the teams that have had the best results of the tournament as well. EG being a bit of a surprise packet. Everybody knows that they've had the potential to get up there, to do extremely well. They have been here before, but they have had a lot of trouble with their roster locks, and basically their team composition has been a little bit up and down, back and forth. But they do have a team now that it's apparently clicking, because they are getting the job done. They are here, they're one game away from the grand final, and one game away from being able to getting the best opportunity to pick up a second Aegis. They'll be the first team ever to win 2 TIs. On the other side, we've got Wings Gaming. They've been not so much of a surprise packet. They had a really good build up to TI. They came second in Nanyang, and they also won the Summit, which has given them, up the chances in a lot of people's eyes as to how well they'd go at Wing in this tournament. They had some high hopes for the Manila Major as well. They were not able to perform there. They finished basically last, 13th to 16th in that tournament, but they've actually brought their A game to this one. TI, clearly a huge tournament, a huge stage. This is what all the teams are fighting for. And we're here in the draft stage. We'll have a look at both teams. On EG side, we've got an IO, Sand King, Skywrath Mage, Anti-Mage. And on Wings side, we've got a Timbersaw, Rubik, Razor, and Tide Hunter. Interesting pickup that they've got the Anti-Mage. Reason for him being picked up is the lack of stuns on Wings Gaming. Basically, that's it. They only have the Rubik Telekinesis to be able to deal with him and to keep him in one place. So that blink is going to cause them all sorts of trouble. It's going to be up to Wings Gaming to find out a solution to taking down this Anti-Mage. If they're not, then he'll just go into the late game and just run through whole teams. We've seen it before. Anti-Mage not too bad with the mana break up against the Timbersaw. Not too bad even with the mana break up against something like the Tide Hunter. After he's used his Ravage, it's a huge spell cost. The mana break will do a hell of a lot after that. So it might be a little bit scary for Wings. The team fight from Wings is extremely good though. They've got the Tide Hunter Ravage, Razor Plasma Field with his Eye of the Storm, and Timbersaw just deals out so much damage with his Timber Chain, Chakram, Whirling Death. On EG side, Sand King, they've got the Epicenter, the Skywrath Mage, Mystic Flare, so they've got some big ultis to try and help them hold, try and help them in those team fights. They've picked up a Weaver as well. We'll see how active the Weaver can get. I think it will be up to the Weaver to play that kind of damage dealer in the early game. Whoa, Wings pick up an Enigma. So another huge ult to combine. Looks like it's going to be team fight central for Wings Gaming. Rubik's got a couple of really nice spells that he will be able to pick up. Sand King's Burrow Strike and Weaver's Shikuchi, both really, really good for Rubik. They're just handy spells full stop, but Rubik can use them really well with his Telekinesis and his Fade Bolt when he teams up with somebody especially. So we're seeing some really big pickups from Wings. It is going to be all down to their execution with these big team fights. The huge ultimates are going to be game changers in either direction. If they miss their ultimates, if they're not able to land them all that effectively, say they go into a team fight and they don't win it, if they don't win these big team fights, then they will be giving up quite a bit. They'll be giving up all that space to the Anti-Mage. Weaver as well, he loves being able to farm up. A bit more active in the early game though, so we will see how the Weaver actually plays, because EG's problem here is it may be that they are looking to hit their timings a little bit later with the Anti-Mage Weaver versus Wings, who have a Razor who is clearly a very strong lane presence and is going to be up to fighting from relatively early on. Timbersaw as well, his damage will be great once he gets past level 6, and then you've got the ultimates to deal with. So we may see Wings grouping up you know, between that 15 and 20 minute mark and pushing objectives. If they don't, I'll be relatively surprised because, again, if this goes late game, could be a little bit scary. The Skywrath Mage is going to be very important in this laning stage as well. We'll see where he ends up and how he helps out that lane. Play with the highest total physical damage done to heroes. I'm going to go Fear on the anti-mage. Total number of smoke ganks, I don't know, 2. We got 15 seconds. Total number of towers killed before 25 minutes. Ooh, I'm just going to go 0 to 5. I don't think number of ancient stacks 6 to 10. Oh, I don't even know if that's going to be right, but I think EG will be the only ones that will be looking. Universe goes in. Oh, he's not able to get it. Blink actually picks up the bounty rune. Let's see how these lanes shape up. So Faith Beyond in the safe lane. Interesting. Oh, we got Razor in the off lane. And Sumail Sand King. Actually, yeah, I guess. Universe on the Weaver in the off lane. Make use of that Shikuchi to get in and out. Razor using static link to take some damage off Fear. Only 14 damage. Any little bit helps though. I think the anti-mage is going to be hard to limit his farm. That's one way that they are going to be able to limit it. Taking some of his damage and trying to reduce his ability to last hit. Does have a Logger's Hatchet. What do they call it nowadays? Quelling Blade. So I's actually popped down here with Universe to hang out a little bit, spend some time together. No better time to... Oh no, he stuffed up that last hit, Faith. No better time to bond than during a TI final game. See, Fear with that blink, he's going to do that to the static link every single time. Razor is really, really good up against those heroes that don't have that maneuverability, that can't escape from that static link. But something like an anti-mage or a co-op, they're not too fussed about that at all. Faith Beyond, not going to have a bad time in this. Oh, he's missed that creep as well. Not going to have a bad time in this off lane at all. We'll be able to see this Tidehunter, because of this lane setup, have a bit more of an impact on this game. Get those levels and get those items as well. We'll see if he does pick up an early Blink Dagger or if he does go the mech. Both are viable builds. Faith, that, how many creeps have we seen him miss because of the Anchor Smash? Not ideal. He's on 6 last hits to 7 of Weaver, but could be up above 10. We've seen at least 4. We've got Ice just in the jungle. Enigma makes for a great jungler with these Eidolons if you're good at it. Oh no, Zai might get last hit here. He does. Being very pesky at the moment. Oh, Fear actually takes some damage, gets taken off him, 28 damage. Again, it will affect his ability to last hit. Here in the mid, we've got Blink. He's going down. He's really, really, really low. His bottle does arrive. Faith Beyond, trying to get some damage out on Universe. Oh, Sumail comes in. They're going to make it go on Ice here. Burrow Strike could be forthcoming. He's going to go around the trees. Oh no, could be in a lot of trouble here. There's Burrow Strike. Sumail kind of jumps around in between the Eidolons for a bit. And that is first blood. Sumail. Off to a flyer. Ice that is not what he wants. He does not want to have to deal with that constant pressure in the jungle. As an Enigma, he wants to get off to a flying start. And just go crazy. Try and get that Blink Dagger as soon as possible. He can also be a mech carrier as well. So we will see actually whether it ends up being the Tidehunter with the mech or the Enigma. Innocence getting going on here. Oh, Levitate pushes him to the side, but Zai's come in. They're going to be going on Shadow here. He's really, really low. Will they dive through the tower? They will. Shadow's used the Fairy Fire. Woohoo! Just not able to do enough there. Really close. And we've actually got Sumail topping out the charts. Blink's not too far away. They're both up the top here, followed by the Enigma and then the Anti-Mage. The Fear's actually not doing too bad on the Anti-Mage. Makes sense, because basically we're seeing that static link is not as effective as it could have been. Rubik as a support in lane. If you're not able to get the kill, which they're definitely not going to be able to get the kill on this Anti-Mage, the Rubik is not all that helpful in that sense. And looks like PPD is just going to deny himself to the creeps here. He's purchased everything up, lost 50 gold for his troubles. Oh, they're making go in the mid here. Blink could be in trouble. Sumail's going for it. Timber Chain through. Sumail's still going even deeper. He's got 2 seconds till Burrow Strike. Oh no, Innocence actually pulls him up. Ice going for the kill here. Will they be able to finish him off? No, he gets away. Burrow Strike down into the river. Perfect timing. He did go in deep on that tower. It was a ballsy move. They've got multiple bottles there working, healing everybody back up basically to full. It's not bad.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
We've got an Invis rune on Timbersaw. Let's see if he uses it. Oh, he runs into PPD and Sumail, pops the Invis rune, make sure that he doesn't have any more trouble with those guys. He's taking a little bit of damage from the towers. He's picked up a Ring of Regen, sorry. Not sure what he will be doing with that if he builds into... If he's just picked up a casual one, if he's going to build into Vlad's first. Oh, Sumail's going in. He's actually channeling the ulti. Timber Chain away. Will he be able to get out? Yes! Sumail commits everything. Nothing hugely lost. Oh, Shadow got gone on up in the top. Innocence TP's through. Here we go, Universe and Zai on the bottom here. This Tidehunter is a big boy though. Will they be able to take him down? Blink doing really well in this mid lane to stay alive. He's keeping up with the Sand King as well. He's been gone on basically every time. Every minute. Almost like clockwork. Universe down the bottom. How's he travelling? 28-0. Not doing too bad. We can see there's 4 from Wings Gaming up the top of the last hits. And only 3 from EG. So off to a better start, utilising that jungle for the Enigma. And then they're getting something out of each lane. EG have not drafted these really strong lanes that are going to kind of hold them down. The Razor is always trouble to deal with in lane. Tidehunter is trouble if you don't have the right heroes to zone him out. And then a Sand King mid, unfortunately, he's only going to win that matchup against a few heroes. Sumail's actually coming in. Innocence gets Burrow Striked on. There goes everything from PPD. He just unloads all of his skills. His concussive shot, his arcane bolt does a lot. Nice gank there. That's 2 for OG so far. Not a rapid fire start. Nothing massive coming out. Big smoke actually from Wings here. Will they be able to turn it into a kill? They still are yet to get on the scoreboard. Ice uses Midnight Pulse. He's used it on the trees here. Fears. They're actually just going to have to back up. Fear's gone through. Oh, Chakra and Whirling Death. Will he be able to go down? Oh my goodness. The Blink gets him away. 85 health. Blink might go in on this. Oh no. Fear, he's come back through almost through the lane, and Blink's picked him out and almost taken him down. If he had one more level in basically anything, if he had one more level in Timber Chain, Oh, he still wouldn't have killed him. Innocent's going down here. Picked off by Universe and PPD. I mean, that is straight. It's a very strong combination. PPD, as I mentioned earlier, very good in lane. Shadow just making a little bit of a misplay there. 2 range creeps on low health. For some reason attacks the one that the tower goes to. Didn't wait to see who was being targeted. So PPD, I'm not sure how he's going to go. Whoa, look at these wards. We've got dire wards all over this side of the Radiant jungle, all in the safe lane. Ice and Faith Beyond just setting up in the top here. Trying to make some pressure on this tower. PPD's circled around. I'm not sure if the Skywrath Mage Mystic Flare is going to be as useful as if it was teamed up with something like Chronosphere. We see that very, very often. The Chronosphere being one that he utilizes really well. They don't have that much lockdown on the side of EG. They've got a Burrow Strike, and that's about it. Oh, what? Shadow could be in trouble here. There's 3 here. Rubik's already gone down. He's going to go into the trees. Blink Dagger up on Sumail already, and there's a fight breaking out in mid. Sumail's going to TP in. He's got the ulti, and he's got a Burrow Strike. There's the Ravage. Midnight Pulse used just in the middle. Sumail's actually going to get burst down straight away. Blink's damage. Too much. Whoa, that's a lot. Fear in the meantime. Just chilling out in the top lane. Farming up as much as he can. He's picked up Treads to start off with. Whoa, Wings are just going straight for the tier 2 here. They've got that wave clear with Blink. Faith Beyond as well. His Anchor Smash does well to clear these waves. TP's coming in at the bottom. Faith's gonna pick up the last bits of that creep wave and get back to farming. Fear in the meantime picked up the Ring of Health. Could go the Vanguard, could go the Battle Fury. Depends what they're expecting from Wings. Oh no, there's the Epicenter channeled and used on Faith Beyond. He's gone down. I didn't hear it until it was already out. He's got that Blink Dagger, so he is going to be trouble already. Again, as I mentioned, he's basically the only one with a stun. And so that Blink Dagger will be extremely helpful for him to be able to set up these kills, along with the Skywrath Mage, along with the Weaver, and the Anti-Mage as well. So we've got the Ring of Health. I think we've already seen Wings play their cards. I think they've pushed this tier 2, gotten it down to half health at the first sign of any, of any reluctance for TPs from EG. So I do think that Fear will be building into the Vanguard to try and get some of those early game items rather than the Battle Fury. It's not off to the best start. It's 12.5 minutes in. Doesn't really have much. Ice could be in trouble here. Oh, sorry, just Ice. No, there's the Burrow Strike. There's that Mystic Flare. Teamed up together, and he has gone down very quickly, just completely blown up. The mech is out on the Enigma. I mean, it's good timing for the mech, but unfortunately, that is going to be a very, very common sight for EG. Such strong heroes, the Sand King and the Skywrath Mage, especially when teamed up together. You've got the damage from Universe as well. You've got that right-click damage, and then the Anti-Mage is still yet to, obviously yet to come online. Won't be coming online for a while. We've actually got 4 down here from Wings. See if they turn this into a tier 1 tower. Fear in the meantime farming up in top, just by himself. This is the sacrifice that Wings are going to have to make if they want to get some objectives on the map. They're going to have to kind of gamble a little bit that they're able to do more on the map than Anti-Mage is able to take advantage. Razor ends up getting the last hit. Weaver went for the deny but was not able to pull it off. Oh geez, the Plasma Coil gets Universe down to half health basically. He actually time lapses it off. Sumail jumps forward. Innocence could be in big, big trouble here. He's gone down. Weaver gets the last hit. Shadow next. Next target in sight. Universe gets that double. Will they be able to finish him off? Black hole used. Universe could go down here. He has been blown up. Channeling from Sumail. He's used the epicenter. Oh no. Anti-Mage just blown up the Enigma with his mana break. He's getting really low though, Fear. Blink's going to go after him. He's got a chakra him. He's going to finish him off. Anti-Mage goes down. TP out from Zaya, and there's a TP in from Innocence. Doesn't get in time to get the telekinesis off. PPD and Sumail are going to make the great escape. Oh no, Chakram comes in. PPD could be in trouble here. There's a concussive shot. He's slowed up really bad. No mana on Sumail though. Blink gonna clear the wave. Try and put some pressure on the tower. Faith Beyond has been pushing on top in the meantime. A whole creep wave gonna be putting some damage on this top tier 2. So a crazy fight there. Wings get a couple of kills. A crucial one on the anti-mage. Try and slow him up. They got one on Universe as well. And they've got a net worth lead at the moment. We see a little bit of chip damage just onto the top tier 2. Blink Dagger out on Faith Beyond, that could be extremely crucial. He hasn't really used his Ravage, he's used it once. We saw it in the mid. Landed on 2, but other than that, nothing really. And Blink has got a nice early Bloodstone here. He is 15.5 minutes in. That's the timing that you want on your Bloodstone. None of this 19 minutes crap. That's useless. Universe is up the top by himself here. Maybe getting gone on by Wings. They're actually just going to move through the river. Might make it go on the Zaya here. Poor little Io. He could be in trouble. Oh no, here he is. He's slowed up. Anchor smash. Here comes Blink. Zaya. He's moving away. He gets levitated. He got force stuffed. Oh jeez. Oh, Ravage comes in. Face Beyond wants a little tiny Io. Oh no, there's the Blink Timber Chain. He's gone in with the... Basically got Sumail down just with a Chakram and a Timber Chain. Does a lot of damage. Invis Rune popped by Blink. Whoa. He really wanted that kill. Ravage dedicated for the poor little Io. They've actually found the Wings Observer Ward in the lane as well. So some fights really breaking out. It was a bit of a slow start, but we're seeing some really big... oh no, Sumail's gone in here. There's the Mystic Flare doing a lot of damage to Shadow. He's in a lot of trouble here. He's popped the Eye of the Storm. They don't have Ravage. They used it previously on that little Io, so they don't have it for that big team fight as it was developing. If they had, I think that could have turned things way around. Black Hole is still down as well. Jeez, that cooldown on that spell. Feels like an hour ago that they went for that team fight down in bottom, where he picked up the Weaver. But apparently wasn't that long ago. Now, what did we see? We saw 4 stuff up on the Sand King. Sumail is really killing it here. Oh no, we're going to see Battle Fury straight from Fear. Blink is standing around here. You might be in trouble. There's the Impale. There's the Epicenter ulti. Timber Chain doesn't actually hook. Sumail's been baited out by it. Oh no, there's 4 here from EG. Oh my god, the anti-mage actually goes down the plasma field. Finishes him off. Fear. Relocate save. Universe is still here. Weaver could be in trouble. Shadow spots him out. Uses the static link. Wow. What an amazing play by Blink. I mean, I don't know if it was accidental or if it was a fake out, but he used the Timber Chain. And... oh, I'm clicking at you, jerk. And Sumail fell for it. Fell for the bait. I think he 4-staffed over. And Blink actually stayed in place. Was using the Whirling Deaths and everything. Basically got damage on Anti-Mage before he could do anything. That pure damage really adds up against a hero like Anti-Mage who relies on his spell shield to mute some of the damage that he receives. But when it's pure, spell shield isn't going to do anything. What an excellent team fight. Still 5 to 10 EG's way. But we are seeing Wings being able to kind of take over the map a little bit. We've seen them make the excursions into EG's side of the map much more than we've seen Wings on... I mean, we've seen Wings into EG's side more than EG into Wings side. Blink Dagger up on the Enigma now. So he's got Blink Mech. By 20 minutes, that is definitely very good. I'm lucky to have Brown Boots by 20 minutes myself. There's a Haste Rune. Who will pick it up? Shadow just pushing in the lane here. Again, we're seeing Wings, we're seeing their strategy kind of become evident as the minutes go on. We've got another tier 2 being pressured here in the mid. They're looking to exert their influence early. This anti-mage has just finished off his battle fury, I think. But he's died twice. And Fear will not be particularly happy with that. Both times, it's been because of the Timber Saw, and he's basically underestimated how much damage he does. And there's the second tier 2. Finished off. Fear with a little bit of space in the bottom here. Gets the last hit on the tower. Ensures himself a little bit more gold. That is what an anti-mage needs. Not even wants. Needs. We've got a Lincoln Sphere up on the Rubik. Oh, we've got a Burrow Strike Steel from Innocence. That is going to prove exceptionally handy. We'll see if they can turn that into some kills. As I mentioned earlier, they don't have a great lockdown for the anti-mage. They only have really the Levitate, so I mean the Telekinesis, so they may be looking to take this Burrow Strike and run with it. If they can find Sphere, then they've kind of got the tools, they'll be able to layer them. It's just Rubik's got both stuns, so he'll be able to layer them perfectly without any communication. Have they blocked this? Yeah, they blocked the Ancients there. We're just seeing Wings kind of clumped together here in bottom. Pushing the mid in just a little bit. They do have this... They have 2 lane wards, really. I mean, this side ward, in the daytime, I guess you could count as a lane ward. And Wings, what are they going to be looking to do here? I mean, obviously the next objective is the tier 2. They may be looking to get a pick off before they go on that tier 2, though. Are they going to smoke up, or just going to run around as 5? There's that Burrow Strike. At least he's using it to farm. There's the smoke. Here we go. We've got some people on the hunt. EG's got a ward down. Blink is going to pick up a Haste Rune. That could prove very handy. They're going to run into PPD here. Not exactly who they want. They're actually going to be able to get him very, very, very easily. Sumail and Fear are just nearby, but the TP comes out from Fear. And with that pick off, I think they'll just be looking to turn it into pressure. As soon as they've got the numbers advantage, and they're going to try and push it. Geez, Sumail halfway through to an Ags already. This Lincoln Sphere, haven't talked about it yet. Going to be able to block the Telekinesis. Going to stop the Static Link. And the Gush. That's basically it. Oh yeah, the Malefice on the Enigma as well. But other than that, nothing really. Sumail could be going in here. He used the 4-star. Burrow Strike blinks back. Blink is pushing in this bottom lane here. The rest of the team is going to move over. They've got a ward there just in case EG make a move over up through the secret shop. But it looks like this tower is just going to go down for free. Again, EG, they're going to be looking to stall out here. They need some high ground defense to survive in this game. This is game 1 of a best of 3. So both teams on even footing here, but if you get off to a lead in this best of 3, then you know you're halfway there. We're yet to see this second black hole come out, and we're yet to see the big ravage as well. He is just hanging around here in the in the jungle, in Wings jungle. Innocence is here, just kind of 1v1. They are right next to the tower, so the TPs could very easily come in, but it's not very often that you see a Rubik stand up to an anti-mage and kind of go for it. At the moment, Wings just farming up EG's jungle, taking advantage of it. We've got EG in Wings' jungle, so might as well. Why not? And then we had Blink stolen up for the Rubik. That would be exceptionally handy. But we had something finished up. Oh, I Blink on the Timbersaw. He's down to 9 charges, Blink. I'm not sure. If you said 9 charges, I wouldn't have thought that you were right. I would have thought 12. But he has died a couple of times, I guess. They're not able to stack these Ancients here. I think Rubik was hanging around trying to stack them, but this ward making it impossible. Alright, Blink is going to be in Viz here. Are they going to try and make a move on Universe? He's up in the trees. They've pinged it out. Oh, they'll see that he's gone through. Oh, Sumail's gone on Enigma. Enigma is gone down Ice, just been blown up straight away. They were setting up for a gank of their own, but they've just been jumped on and destroyed, basically. Poor little Enigma. Just trying to get his ultimate off. He just wants to get a 5-man black hole. It's the goal of every Enigma, and it's a lot of fun when you do manage it. Fear going for the stack here. So again, we'll see how Wings deal with this situation here. They're 26 minutes in. They've got all the outer towers, but they haven't been able to take this to the high ground and get a lane of racks that'll put the game in their favour. Oh no, Blink's gone through, concussive shot. PPD's all up here, all alone. So we'll see what their next move is. Oh no, Ravage popped. Oh, Fear's in big trouble. I heard it, I wasn't quick enough to get over there. These Blink daggers are going to enable Fear to be caught out. I don't think with regularity, but I think, you know, through luck, a bit of a coincidence. Maybe after he's already used his Blink, and then that Blink initiation will be able to get it done. They're going to try and turn this into Roshan. Roshan. He's down to about half health. They are getting it done. We'll see who they actually give it to. I think the Razor's the most likely pickup. He's looking very big at the moment. His BKB will be finished up really shortly. Or possibly Blink, actually. He's doing so much damage. Might be better to give it to him. Well, goes to Shadow on the Razor. He does have some items. SMY, Dragonlance. He's got Boots Travel to always be in the fights. Always be involved. So, that was the breakthrough that they needed. They've got the pick off on Fear, and they're able to take the Roche as a result. They don't have to worry about that kind of blinking in anti-mage to try and steal the Aegis. Really annoying to worry about is those types of heroes, the Storm Spirit, Clockwork, anti-mage, who may just jump in and take it. They didn't pick it up all that quickly either. Alright, we've had a couple of stacks, ancient stacks, result. Your pick 0 to 5. Oh, I swear that's the other way around. I swear I picked 6 to 7. Oh no, by 30 minutes. Oh, I did 6 to 10. It's only been a couple. Oh well. What are you going to do? I think I'm going to get all these predictions wrong. There's the Desolator up on Weaver. It's going to be hitting pretty hard. If he gets in on Ice or little Rubik, he's going to blow him up, really. He's going to do a lot of damage. So smoke from Wings, let's see if they can do anything with that. Again, they'll be looking to get that pick off, that one person pick off. They've used a scan, they've spotted out that somebody's in the area. They're actually going to make it go on Zaya. Oh my god, they get the the blink over into the exact right area. Faith Beyond, perfect placement. Zai is going to go down. They've used a couple of ultis here. They've still got Ice. Oh no, they've got PPD here. No, they've used the 4-staff and they've pushed him back. Great work from Sumail. They used a lot of spells there, basically just to get Zai. But they're just going to try and turn this numbers advantage into a tower. All of EG going to have to be here. Fear is just standing in between T1 and T2. And we've got Universe in the bottom. Are they going to be able to defend this? They've used the glyph. It's just PPD and Sumail at the moment up against the 5 of Wings. And you've got Ice with an ulti in the bag. He's still holding on to it. TP coming in through Universe. Oh god, what a Burrow Strike onto 2. Gets himself out. Are they going to be able to get this lane of Rax? They're going to go for it. A lot of damage from Universe. Ooh, there's the Midnight Pulse. It's there. Are they going to back out? Oh, they've done the damage to the melee Rax as well, which does regenerate health. So, unless they're able to get back in here relatively quickly, they are going to have to deal with another full health Rax by the time they come back. If it takes them a couple of minutes. Interesting play. They backed up there. I think their timing is such that they have to get something done. They've got the Aegis. Fear hadn't TP'd back. It was 4 on 5. I guess they can wait again for the next time that they have all their ultimates up. We can see how big the Tidehunter is. He's got a Perseverance already. And he's got the Blink and 4-staff. And a Hood. I mean, he's just got so many items. Faith Beyond. Oh, Blink goes in. He's doing a lot of damage. PPD's going to get blown up. Blink. Zai. Oh, really close there. Just got called back. Was that a TP? Not 100% sure. But there's PPD down. Again, they're using all these items, using all these skills. They really haven't been able to get too much out of these fights. They've picked up Zai and PPD a couple of times, but I mean, they've also picked off Fear. He's died 3 times. That's good for an anti-mage. You kind of want to maximize that number as much as possible. But they haven't been able to get those cores in those exchanges. I mean, Sumail's basically impossible to kill. He's got that long-range Burrow Strike, he's got a 4-staff, and he's got a Blink Dagger. Between those items, it is not going to be easy to get anywhere near him, especially considering Wings' lineup. They do not have that just regular lockdown. They've got a Telekinesis, as I mentioned, and that's just about it. The Ravage, obviously good. Black Hole, also good. So we've seen Blink here prioritize the Lotus Orb. We'll see what he builds into next. He's got a point booster. Looks like it's going to be an Ags. Try and increase that damage. Lotus Orb will be able to help out with a few of these spells, actually. Will help out with the Anti-Mage Mana Break if he uses it on Blink. Will reflect the Burrow Strike as well. I think that's the big crucial one. The Burrow Strike being reflected back will be really, really handy. It's a bit trippy, especially with that long-range Burrow Strike. It's just going to send Timbersaw flying forward in whatever direction he's facing. Or maybe it's whatever direction that Sumail comes from. Well, we'll see. We'll see what the interaction is. And Wing's just going to go back to using the map. We can see again, we've got the Razor and the Timbersaw, top of the net worth. Let's have a look at that. It's about 10k net lead for Wings. I mean, it doesn't feel like it. I guess the Anti-Mage is relatively underfarmed. But 33 minutes in, I guess he's got 4k in the bank. It's not too bad. But we can see the Timbersaw and the Razor up the top, followed by the 3 cores of EG. And then the two other cores of Wings. I mean, you just have to include Enigma in that boat because he has been so effective in farming up both jungles. I mean, they've been farming up EG's jungle as well. And the items that he's got there, while not crazy for 34 minutes in, it's really good. They're really good for a hero playing position 4. And this is that greedy that greedy 4. That has got a hell of a lot of damage. He's got a lot of items that'll be able to help him out. The BKB, make sure to get that black hole off without any worries about the, you know, any worries from a Burrow Strike or an Anti-Mage. Actually, that goes through Smell Immunity. So you still have to watch out for the Mana Void. Oh, there's a refresher on Tide. That could be it. That could be the signal to go, go, go. Because... oh, Blink's actually finished up his Aghanim Scepter. Far out, these guys farm fast. You look away for 1 second, and they've already got these ridiculously massive items. So, 9 to 11, Wings vs EG. Again, Wings, they've put the pressure on the mid lane. Milirex is back up to full health, so they weren't actually able to get a lot out of that foray into EG's base. They're gonna have to get something done. Aegis is completely gone. Razor's just about finished up an AC. And a BKB up on Anti-Mage. Looking to avoid that Ravage. They'll need to be picking up BKBs. There's another one. One for Weaver. So he's got a lot of defensive items. Here we go. Wings making the push. Geez, Sumal got a BKB as well. The timing on these BKBs. They have all been purchased within the last 30 seconds. So the double Tidehunter Ravage. Faithbjorn's going to have to... He's jumped in with the Ravage. Landed on 2. Blink just blew up PPD. He wasn't able to do anything. Shadows popped his BKB. Black Hole is on 3. Fears, High Universe. They're all going to go down. They're finished. There's the Burrow Strike from Sumail. He lands in on basically the whole team. He's done exceptionally well there. But will it be enough to turn this fight around? Wings still hanging around. They're all at about half health. Buybacks come out from EG. What a team fight. Where's the fight recap? Holy crap, give it to me. Over 3k gold exchange in Wings' favour. The buyback on Xayah. Fear did go down. So too did PPD. PPD blown up so early. Oh no, there's the second Ravage. It's landed on 2. Sumail's going to get blown up. Xayah, will he actually go down? He's tethered up to Universe. He's able to get out in time. They're going to look to try and take this Rax now. They've got the numbers advantage. There's only 3 up for EG. What? What a turnaround. And that is how good that refresher has paid for itself already. Massive surprise. They would have seen it in his inventory, but with that blink, you don't know when it's coming. I think the BKB was still down anyway from Sumail. They're going to see if they can try and turn this around. Sumail has been such an important presence in this game. He really is scary. And him not being in the fight, Wings are able to play with a bit more recklessness, you might say. Or, you know, maybe it's perfectly used. Oh, reckless abandon. Perfect reckless abandon. Adjudged. Alright, Fear's jumped in. He's right in the middle of the team. They don't have these big ultis. Midnight Pulse is there. They get the telekinesis up on Fear. Taking a lot of damage, actually. So Xayah could go down. Blink gets him with the double chakram. This bottom lane of Rax is in really big trouble. Sumail gets the stunning on Shadow. Will it be enough? He's got Epicenter. So he may be able to get something done. There's the Malefice. Universe taking a lot of damage. Eye of the Storm for Shadow going to town on Fear. He's taking a lot of damage. He's not able to finish it off. Epicenter comes in, doing a shitload, but Sumail pops his BKB. He's going to try and get out. Does he have enough for health? He's not able to finish it off. Universe gets blown up as well. This could be GG. EG call it. Wings, what timing from them. They did so exceptionally well there. The team fight was everything that they needed it to be. Holy hell in a handbasket. That was unbelievable. That crescendo of violence at the end was exactly what Wings needed. They shut down the anti-mage. Even with the time, even with the game getting out to 40 minutes, Fear wasn't able to make a difference. He wasn't able to do all that much. Wings just had the upper hand and took advantage of that and said, well, we're just going to take over the map. We're going to farm everything. We've got 4 cores and we're just going to use all of them. We're going to go to town with all of them. If you want to try and deal with that, then you're going to have to really execute and do well in creating some opportunities. But EG just weren't able to do it. They lost control of the map. Sumail with an excellent game on the Sand King. Universe had a great game on Weaver as well, it's got to be said. But the Blink Timbersaw was very crucial, and Faith Beyond on the Tidehunter, I think, was a huge player in that game as well. Game 1 down, going to Wings. One more game and they're through to the grand final. EG, will they be able to come back? They've been one of the form teams of the tournament. Let's see if they can pull it back. What a game. What a game. Thanks for watching. We'll be back really very shortly for game number 2. Very excited for that.